Guys, Meru, Jamila, and Samuel to Jesse. We will beat them.
All right, guys, we watch our Super Falcon of Nigeria proceeding to the quarterfinals of this edition of the WAFCON. We watch them in the group stage, how they played, and everything. And now we're about to watch them again in the bigger stage, the bigger feature that matters a lot. A1 official, huh? Yeah. Always good to have you guys here.
Always a pleasure.
My name is Charles. I remain your humble host. Official, talking about expectation. What do we expect from this feature?
Yes, we're going to be expecting 2 heavyweights. You know, when I saw the draft and the side that we are on, the winner has to come from that side. I think I saw Morocco, I saw South Africa, I saw Nigeria and Cameroon. Wow. How did they do them? And this side is the Embelembe they did. But it is what it is. Footballers taught us that a lot can happen.
Sure.
After all, Malawi shocked us in our first fixture.
Surprise
so Cameroon
also.
are coming from a confidence, they boom with confidence because they top Group D. They have not lost the match so far. Yeah. You understand? So we have said it that since we finished second, we have to face the first of every group. So this is the effect of not finishing first. Probably if we have finished first, probably we'll be on the other side of the chart.
Okay.
Probably would have got an easy run. You understand? So it is what it is at this point. But I've looked at the whole team. None of will not be any. The only person if he stand toe to toe with us now, Morocco.
Yeah.
And in terms of history, say Morocco no come close. Now based on what they are doing now. Anyway, do you know I saw a stat that Super Falcons of Nigeria have scored 210 goals in an AFCON series, in a WAFCON series. The closest person to them was South Africa with I think 106.
It is goals now, Watana.
So 96 more. So even though we don't go AFCON for like 4 years, 5 years,
They don't
be breaching.
they don't feel metal. These girls deserve kudos. So these girls from the back end, and these ones come collect them. They do and they set the pace. And I'm sure the likes of the Shukurat, Imran, the Oladiko that are younger than Azizat, they will take on the mantle and do justice. So above all, we're going to expect a tough fixture.
Okay.
The tougher fixture I've played in this competition has to be Zambia so far.
Yeah.
Has to be Zambia. Malawi, we should have won. Now game we were supposed to win. Egypt, now game we were supposed to win.
Yeah.
You understand? So now Zambia really be a test. So we should expect more like a Zambian type of match. Because this is a team that will match us in terms of physicality.
Yeah.
They're also physical. This is a team that is also rich in culture and history. You understand? They're also improving as a footballing nation in the women's side.
Yeah.
You understand? The men are by the way. That is the onanas.
It's not bad, the bad official.
No, I'm just saying something. It affects everything.
Yeah.
You know, they are by the way. It's under the same FA now.
Yeah.
The men are by the way, but the women are doing something important for themselves. Remember what is at stake? A slot for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Anybody that wins, any 4 teams that win in this set round of 8 now, in this groupings of 8, automatically qualifies for the World Cup in Brazil.
Yeah.
So more to stake, but I believe the Super Falcons.
Anyway.
A lot is at stake. Official has broken it down. Semi-final qualifies you for the World Cup, and then the other side you have to go and dig it out in the intercontinental playoff. So it is what it is. I believe that both sides know what is at stake, both Nigeria and Cameroon.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the two sides, Nigeria, if you look through our journey, we actually lost 1, we won 2, we lost 1.
We lost 1.
Cameroon on the other side have not lost. They are still unbeaten.
Yeah.
No, they didn't win all their games. They won 2 and they drew 1 against Cape Verde. I think they won Mali, they won Ghana, and then they drew Cape Verde. But if you look at the most decent side, it has to be Cameroon.
Yes.
Because they scored 4 and they conceded 2 in all of the tournament, in all of the games in the group stage. In our own first game, we considered 3. In all of Cameroon's group stage, they considered just 2 goals. We considered 3 in our first game against the debutant. So that should
a lot
count for something.
Yeah.
And now I think a lot have been said about how Justin Madugo has managed this team, but we cannot still take it away from the girls.
Yeah.
That's they've always showed up when it matters. When we sit down here and start and then set up our starting lineup, it looks like everybody knows the best players to start except our manager.
Yeah.
So I think we have a technical issue, but the Cameroonians do not have. I think they are trying to thrive in their own league too as well. So a lot is at stake, and I believe and I expect the girls to do us one solid as they've been doing us all this while.
May the help also now only them would they believe. Now anyway, looking at these two countries now, Nigeria and Cameroon. Now there's a lot of history between those 2 countries. You understand? So I don't know if you can brief us a little about the head-to-head and the current form of.
I think as far as the WAFCON is concerned, we've met in 1998, we met 2000, and we met 2004. and Nigeria won twice, and they managed to draw once. As that's the WAFCON
So on
history.
paper, we're even still better than them.
You see,
Every
every team in
you
this
know the
WAFCON,
numbers were
every team in this WAFCON, we are better than them.
No.
You
We
see,
don't qualify.
first in 1998 they collected 6. In 2000 they collected 3.
Cameroon.
So you understand? We not apart from outplaying them, we outscored them. So
Yeah.
it is just under the leadership of Justin Madugu that we are talking about.
We are
Calculator.
still, yes.
We are trying. We are coming
We have
second.
Never now.
We are coming.
First.
We are coming second.
always.
Do you know that this is the first time that the Super Falcons are going to be losing to a debutant?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the first time in the history of Egypt since when they come WAFCON that they are going to score 2 against any team in the WAFCON, and it was against 10-time champion that they scored it. You understand? So when we say some of these things, it's not like we don't know what we are saying.
Yeah.
Egypt has not scored 2 goals in any WAFCON tournament since when they come.
And are we the catch?
And now we be the first
Defending
team
champion.
we the first scored 2 goals against. So all of these things are the things that we are seeing. That we are saying
This is not going the right direction.
this is not the Super Falcons that we know. Up until now, nobody can raise his hand up and say this is our identity. This is our philosophy. He just looks at every player just coming in to come and play his own part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Goals will
get
just come.
results
Yeah.
without any plan at hand. So it is what it is. Like I said, history has always favored us as far as the women's football is concerned. But history are always meant to be written. Nobody saw a Malawi side beating Nigeria in the first game.
Yeah, not be this is true. But you're right. You will favor us again. Ovijala, quickly, let's talk about players to watch out for in these features.
Yes, a lot of to watch out for. You know, I made mention of my colleague here made mention of the goals they considered.
Yeah.
Just 2 goals, whereas we considered 3 against Malawi.
Yeah.
And that's the first time we are considering
That's
3
the
in any
first time.
WAFCON
In
tournament.
any WAFCON.
Mm.
I'll tell you for a fact, one thing to admire about this Cameroon side is their defensive unit.
Mm.
It is easy for me to come here to tell you the names of the 5 and 6 and everything, but it is more of a structural thing for them as a defender. You understand? There was a time Nigeria, Super Falcons had a consistent back 4.
Yeah.
Ashley Pumphrey, Alozie, Demeyi, and Ohale.
Yeah.
You understand? It was, and we can add Chiamaka and Adozie at the back. So it was a structural thing.
Yeah.
They had this system that even anybody that comes in, they still maintain that balance in that defense.
Yeah.
I'll tell you for a fact, not to call a player, but they have a well-balanced structure in that defense. Remember, we have rotated in that attacking line because there's no finesse to the way we finish.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Our attackers, tell me the most brilliant goals our attackers scored. It was from the bench. Now, Gift Monday as a striker scored a typical number 9 goal.
Yeah.
Even Joy Mewa, our presence in that box. The same thing with Ihezo. You understand? So there we check and balance what we have to provide. That number 9. That as a striker, as that defense unit. I say something that time. That injury to Azar Ochoa, now bless you know. I'm not here to curse a player. I just hope she's not fit enough for this match. It's not a cut. I get it at the talk. You cannot say Madu will start them. I tell you, say people strong, younger, for back.
If Madugu started, I'm saying you don't know what thing.
You understand? So Aziza can come in maybe when they are tired legs. But that defensive unit, let us watch out for it.
After you watch Gift Money the last match, you want to start to show like, even if he's fit.
Madugu, they
Madugu
play
don't know
with
what thing they do. Players to watch out
Yes,
for.
I have a player to watch out for, but I think let me just take it from where official last stopped. Their defense is something to watch out for, and ironically, our own defense is now the direct opposite of theirs.
They are all.
You can see, and there's something I've noticed about tournament.
Yeah.
Even if you are going to rotate at all your team, don't rotate your 5 and 6. If you look at, let's take a little sneak peek back to the World Cup that we just finished watching. Look at the consistency with the Spain's backline.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
They are not the big names.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro.
This Kubasi,
This Barcelona guy.
Barcelona guy.
Ah.
Yeah.
And but they were able
Together.
to form that
Part, yeah.
formidable,
Together,
and that's how you know a team. Now look at the 3 Lions. Today they use Gueye. Tomorrow they start Kosa.
O'Reilly.
So there is no understanding. Okay, they have when they understand themselves, you take one man out, you start another person. And then tournament you have to be building on that partnership till the end. The moment Saliba came out of that French national team defense, you see how they lost.
Yeah.
So and now look at the Super Falcons. How many defenders can we say we went with? Maybe
Centre backs altogether.
how many altogether?
I think about 6 or 7.
No, I will not say 6, 7 or 6, but 6 and 1 veteran. Yes, that's the truth. We have to be sincere with ourselves.
You have to count. You have to count her too now.
Yes, but she's a legend.
7.
Yes, 6 defenders and 1 legend.
7.
You know what I'm saying? But let's look at the typical ones that are starting.
Yeah.
Alozie,
Yeah.
Shukurat,
Yeah.
Oale, Tosin Demi.
Okay, we have Koshkurat.
That's just 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Practically.
Oh, yeah.
Uchebi was called in as a midfielder.
Because of the lapses.
Yes.
Yeah, she has to return back.
You have to turn back.
Yeah.
Alozie is traditionally not playing a natural position. The same to Shukurat. She's a center back.
Yeah.
They have to take up the body of playing in an unusual in an unfamiliar position.
I'm telling you, man.
And that's what I'm saying. We are missing Ashley Plumtree. I would have said, okay, maybe if I were the man, they have a Nico Payne, the sister of Tony Payne, who is also a defender. And you have taken her.
Yeah.
Who would have been another option for us? But that is, by the way, it has been in the past. Let's not talk about the past. We have a team already. Now we are short of left back.
Yeah.
Rafael Timonan fitness is still a concern. Oale, we don't know whether. And then you see, it is not even look at the manner of the goals that we are considering, and it is showing. In this short WAFCON, we've not considered 3 before. Now this tournament is happening. Egypt scores 2. We don't talk. So it is a concern for me. And in as much as we are changing this one today, playing this one as right back tomorrow, play this one as left back tomorrow, it will affect the ladies.
Yeah. Their performance in general.
You understand?
Yeah.
I wanted the situation whereby Alozie can build on that performance that she had against Zambia.
That she won the woman.
That she won the one of the match. Yeah. Now we took her away from that position. We played as left back. We have disrupted something. You saw that.
She struggled.
You saw that hand.
Right,
you saw that. And then now she up till now. I'm sure that she does not know where she's going to play again
in the next
match. You understand what we're trying to say? I hope our enemies will not capitalize on that, because it is very obvious that we are disrupted in the defense. Now Tosin Demi is coming back. Team news. She's coming back after being suspended from that record.
So you have to alter that defensive.
So you have to see alter that defensive line again. So are you going to see Christy Uchebe going back to the bench, or go back to the bench? There's no place for her in the midfield. You don't know. There's no place for her in the midfield.
Echijini is fit now.
Echijini is fit. So are you sending Christy Uchebe after a fantastic performance going back to the bench because your desired Tosin Demi, who actually collected the record, is back? Or will you have the balls to bench? Or you see what I'm talking about? Defense will be altered. So we can only depend
the attackers.
Yes.
I like that. I don't talk about lineup for the. Let's go into the lineup. Starting with your number one, who you put for there?
I think that should be the normal one. Chiamaka.
I'm gonna leave that.
Chiamaka.
See, sometimes we do this starting lineup, we just do it for doing sake. If it was 30 seconds, I would not be bothered like this.
Easy to
because, like I said, everybody knows the best players to start. There's only the coach that we supposed to know that does not know. We are supposed to know them more. So it looks like we even know them more than the manager. And to say he has been as an assistant coach in an interim capacity. Now the coach, he has been with these girls for long. And up until now, we are still talking about.
I believe they owe him. Because the kind decision.
Maybe they do have on purpose, but maybe
you never see teacher with the
come on, can't talk now. Do that kind of line up.
You never see teacher with the before.
Where you go start
2 + 2 44. Your mother will teach you pay. You pay.
So because it is questionable, because you ask yourself, why would you keep the best players on the bench?
On the bench,
or play players off position.
Olashade Ijamin Lucy. You understand? If it's not, you ask yourself, what is the moral behind doing some of this, making some of this decision, and then you stand on the touchline and you are shouting, backing out orders, backing. Let's not use the word. You know the backing I'm saying. Backing out orders. In last words. Backing out orders.
If you hear that,
we were the studio here with the hear your voice. Imagine we were on the pitch. So I think I think there's only the number one position is the only position that we don't actually. So
only one person to do.
Fatima Oloko, I'm sorry. The other lady. What's her name? The third choice goalkeeper. I think they might not get to see any minutes in this WAFCON unless something happens.
I think we have won our first 2.
Exactly, we will have seen them.
So at this stage now, it's very tough.
Chiamaka and Dozie for me.
All day. Which are the defensive line?
Yeah, you didn't ask of our formation before started. I want to alter my formation this time around.
You are changing for your 4-3-3.
Yes, 4-4-2. I'll go for 4-4-2. Yeah, because of the defense side of the Cameroonian side. I want to stretch them out. 4-4-2. So I was used to your formation also. I just feel like okay. So the back
four. When they always change.
The back four has to be. I will retain Sally. I will retain her as a central defender. Then Damien should go back to the bench. It is going to be a hardcore. But I hope and I pray Madugo has the balls. Let her play from the bench. Let her come in later. Yeah. I will still maintain Christy Uchebe with Ohale. There were lapses in that game. But I wouldn't want to blame two of them because going into the competition, not expected them to pair themselves. So it is, it was it was a positional thing there, and there was a lack of communication because that second goal, you understand? If not be that penalty they concede, now only one they for concede. You know, so that second goal was lack of communication. But hopefully, Madugu trains them on that aspect in the training ground. So Ohale and Dame start for me. Shukrat Oladipo retains right back. Sadly,
Ohale and Dame start for you.
Yeah. No.
Ohale and Christy Uchebe.
I said Dame goes back.
You said Dame. That's
he wears iron bench to the bench. Then Alozie left back.
Okay. AY. So it's more like you're maintaining your defensive line from the last game.
Yeah.
AY.
You said I usually alter my information. The reason why I do that is, to every match there are different approaches.
Yeah.
So there are different approaches. And now, I think it is now clear, if you look at the games that we played, I think the most convincing one was against Egypt. So nobody changed the winning side. So I will maintain my formation to some extent, the ones I used in the last match, which included Oladipo, Ohale, and Christy Uchebe. That's the three centre back. Then I have Alozie and Rofia Tumuran, hopefully, because she's the only traditional left back. I really do not want us to inconvenience both right back and left back. Let us, even if we know that Alozie is not a left back, let us enjoy her at that right back. Let us not short at both ends. Let us not lose at both ends, because we will not get the best of her at left back. So let us know that we are getting the best of her from the right back, and then the hope and pray that our left back option also functions well. So Rofia Tumuran at left back, Alozie at right back, then have three stable centre backs, which is Christy Uchebe, Ohale, and Oladipo.
I got a good one. Hey, you have sorry, why they enter my mouth? Come off my mouth. Official.
Yeah.
You have
four across the midfield. So the four across the midfield has to Babajide Risola. She starts out wide for me.
Oh dear.
I will also add in the other wing. I will have Rashidat Ajibade start at the right hand side of the wing. Then the two basic midfielders has to be Deborah Abiodun and Tony Payne.
Bam, you don't finish. Anyway.
My formation you didn't ask was supposed to look like 3-5-2 or 5-5.
Your formation did change.
5-3-2. Yes, 5-3-2. So it depends on when you are how you transit when you are attacking and when you are defending. So in the base of the midfield. Now, the idea of the three centre back is for Christy Uchebe to still assist the midfielders. Okay. So, but she's essentially a centre back. Yeah. So, but the midfielders are Alimatu Inde is coming back for me, surprisingly. Deborah Abiodun, I'm very sorry. I think I still do not see what she's trying to do so far. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball long. I'm not a fan of that. Then I think I would play Tony Payne.
Tony Payne.
Yes. Alongside alongside is that what is on your mind? Alongside Jennifer Echejini. So Jennifer Echejini, Tony Payne, and Alimatu Ayinde.
You've changed the whole midfield that we used the last time.
Not the whole. Tony Payne started the last time.
Only Tony Payne among the three.
Jennifer Echejini was in form before the yellow card.
Suspended.
She was suspended.
Technically, she should be started.
She was our best midfielder before the suspension. And I love the flair that the two girls have.
I want to see how that plays out.
Cameroonians, just like their male team, are always physical. So we need those players with flair, technical players that would commit them. Once you see them get 2, 3, or 4 yellow cards, they will come down. So that's the idea behind, the moral behind using the two technically gifted players, Tony Payne and Jennifer Echejini. I'm shocked that you guys do not realize that so far so good. We've not seen any midfield coordination yet. Yeah. That's why I'm altering the midfield till we get it right. So I want to see the combination of Tony Payne and Jennifer Echejini so far. And then Alimatu Ayinde, I like the tenacity that she brings to the game. Hopefully she gets it right. The fact that she didn't play well the last time, I still want to see her this time around. Hopefully she gives me the best if she gets the notch to start.
I really want to see your lineup, AY. I hope Justin Magodo will stick to this lineup. I want to see how that plays out.
It's looking like a very good lineup, right?
I'm not setting yet.
You will set your own.
I'm not setting yet.
The last time when I gave you Risola, did you see? I was supposed to see. You saw how the team worked out.
It's not really you that gave me Risola. We both gave me Risola.
So I thought you started Francis Odega.
But AY,
I say Odega one side, Risola the other side.
Yeah, to some extent, the formation I said last time looked like what the man eventually.
Yes.
The only difference was Folashade Jamilusi, whom I have always maintained does not have any business starting.
Start from the bench. This is your lineup. Now, talking about the physicality of the Cameroonian side, you don't think we need the ball accounting that midfield for mopping up?
Alima Chande will give you that anytime, any day. So you've not seen that well.
Officially, two attackers.
My two attackers has to be my two attackers has to be Jennifer Echijini and Gift Monday. The reason why I'm starting Jennifer Echijini as an attacker is I want her to be free role.
Yeah.
You know why I say so? We just praise the Cameroon backline.
Yeah.
So we need a joker that is free that will release the burden of being a midfielder, but charged with the role of being a second striker like Akko Adams. So she does. I'm not saying she will not mark, but she's kind of free. All balls technically go through her to an extent. Her and Tony Payne will bring, because I think AY also started Tony Payne and Jennifer Echijini. So we were thinking in similar. Like the only thing it was the positional awareness I was thinking, because it is easy for them to mark her from the midfield. I want her to do damage to that back four. She can do it on the midfield too, but my own idea, the way I'm seeing it, I want her to be closer to that back four as Gift Monday. So that while they are focused on marking Gift Monday, she's the spare woman in that same back four near them to get goals. And I'll tell you if she has goals in her. You understand? So and Gift Monday start up front for me.
Okay, it's Monday. Anyway, you attackers.
My own is easy now. Like I said, I've retired the captain to the bench. She can come in later in the game. So I'm going with 4. Risola Babajide and Gift Monday.
So you see, we still have the same idea of using
2 strikers.
Aside from 2 strikers, a player that is a joker near the attacker,
very,
just
very
to destroy that back.
Very, very brilliant.
See your guy, you know they see
the work no hard now. If you know,
okay, now this is what I'm saying now. If me and AY now, that's why we be on this position. I didn't see his lineup. He didn't see mine. We thought alike that okay, see the way Cameroon set up, and we came to the idea of using 2 strikers up front, not necessarily a typical number 9 at the second striker, but someone that is very, very good with the ball, very, very technical, can score, can assist, but to be near the Madugu. Okay. Let's see what you arrange.
Let's see how that official. Lastly, before we go, official. Last night you don't get the scoreline correct. You
said 4-1. Yeah.
I say 4-0. Abi?
Yeah.
Waiting be a scoreline this time.
But somebody can be close now.
You are not close to anything.
I'm closer than AY.
I'll 6 to take close to 4-1.
Before I started the scoreline, what did I say? I said we'll concede goals. I said we'll go concede. And I said 4-1.
Waiting be your scoreline for this game.
1-0.
Narrow victory,
Nigeria will win 1-0. And let me tell you, we'll score early on. And that's all.
We'll defend.
Yeah.
Hey, why?
If we don't start Aziza to Shola, I think we'll get enough goals. Now that being said, this does not mean we're not going to concede. I think they have one of the best strikers in this tournament, Maria Manga. She has 3 goals already. She scored 2 against Mali, 1 against Ghana. The only goal against Ghana she scored, so she has 3 goals already. She might not be like the big profile striker at the, but as far as this tournament is concerned, she's a force to reckon with. She single-handedly qualified Cameroon to this quarterfinal because they won the first 2 games.
Yeah, so the first 2 games.
She scored the first 3 goals. So Maria Manga, one player to watch out for. But that is why I set up that 3-man defense. I think you should be able to take care of her. But the manner and way we have considered goals is giving me concerns. And then the to now make matters worse because of the man at the end of our fear. It now makes it a little bit difficult for us to think on how our prediction is going to look like. But regardless, maybe they go bring Jamila, let them wear Samuel Eto'o jersey. We'll beat them 3-1.
We'll beat them 3-1. Thank you so much, AY and Official Online. It's always amazing to have you guys. Well, that was our time. Let us know how you feel about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe. Let us know your prediction in the comment section. See you again next time. Thank you.